Hey Troy, here I'm I know I just had the gold pancake mix for breakfast and even be able to cook it. We're out of propane. OMG, holy cannoli. I didn't set up the ventilation either for the Starship, so unfortunately for us, even if we diggity did, I couldn't do it. I know I should hurry up and get some biggity batter, super diggity doop awesome cook kitchen equipment set up for the super sweet Starship. OMG, but not me, not me. I'd rather super diggity doop awesome. I'd rather just eat cold piggity pancake, miggity mix and water. Oh yeah, that's me. Wiggly wiggly, wiggly wiggly, cold pancake mix and water. That's what's for me. Hey, wanna get on some of this cold pancakes and mix and water? No, not likely. Well, next time. Before we liggity leap piggity pork, can we actually diggity do take care of that? I know I told you I had to put in the report logs that I did it, but you should have diggity double checked to make sure I did it. What the heck is wrong with you, Troy? Wowzers, holy cannoli, this guy over here always biggity blaming me for our cold pancakes and water. I'm so super nice enough to actually make him some cold pancakes and water, cold pancakes and water mix, cold pancakes and water. That's all he diggity does is complain. Oh my god. I was so happy with my cold pancakes and water. Here we go, biggity blast on off. We left port again. We left port. That's us. We just gone. I don't know how we get a. Well, it's right. We have the diggity drone, so we look so biggity bad. And as soon as we blast on off, that's right. We got a diggity drone there, and it's got to catch on up back with us because actually it's on a big long cable. It's like a fiber optic diggity micro cable. And these diggity drones these days are so dang cheap. We just leave the diggity drone there, so we can just be like looking so super cool at us every time we diggity blast off. Woo! That's us. OMG! How come we got all this fiber optics cables and all this crap, and we don't have nothing but cold pancakes and water? What the heck? I know actually you cooked a big old feaster before we liggity left, and I should have eaten that, but I didn't have tickety time. I was too busy sleeping. I was too busy sleeping off a diggity drunk-ski, and then I had to get on over to get the biggity brewski store to get me some more super diggity doo frosted biggity brewski before we go. I had to still load on up before we go. Unfortunately for me, I drank it all before we go. OMG, now we're out of biggity brewski. This is diggity terrible. This is terrible for me. I should have loaded on up. Oh wait, I diggity did, but why'd I have to diggity drink all the biggity brewski before I? That's just silly. That's like the last diggity time we were trying to cross state liggity lines with the biggity product, and it was like, where's the coppers stop us? And then they look at the cargo biggity bay, and this is a diggity dry county. You can't be crossing state liggity, you can't cross space liggity lines, you can't be crossing space lines with the cargo. And then it was me, hiccup. Luckily I saved the diggity day because I drank all the biggity brewski before we even liggity left. And I lied to my biggity brother. He's like, we're taking a cargo. He's like, oh, he's all sweating over there though, and I'm like throwing up in the biggity. And I'm like throwing up in the biggity. Cold pancakes and water. Actually, I'm throwing up cold pancakes and water. Actually, like reality, throwing up cold pancakes and water. Here we go, diggity super diggity doop awesome. This is obviously the biggity best super diggity doop awesome game. Move on over other giggly games. Which game are you tiggity talking about even? I can't quite recall. It's actually gonna be y'all. Oh my gosh, what kind of a landing was that, Troy? Holy cannoli! You need to let me fly the super diggity doop awesome. Did I tell you about my super sweet chickity brand new idea? No, I didn't. All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right, I came up with this idea when I was sleeping. I was diggity dreaming. I was the diggity dog riggedy running on top of this wiggity spacecraft. It was me just wiggly moving my legs like I was diggity dumb diggity dog. I hate that diggity dog anyway. You know the diggity dog that I hate? Yeah, that's the only diggity dog I hate. That's the only diggity dog I know. Anyway, but that diggity dog's up there riggedy running on the top of the spacecraft, up in the doing the biggity upside diggity down moonwalk, doing the Fred Flintstone. Can you please turn that biggity beats on diggity down? That was like way too liggity loud, please. OMG, got me a headache. Super diggity doop awesome now. Thanks, that's great. Now I got a headache every single tiggity time I triggity try to do Flight of the Nova. Move on over. Anyway, I got it. My story, I gotta continue. OMG, it was me, not the diggity dog. It was actually me up there on tiggity top of the spacecraft doing a miggity moonwalk. Except for actually, I'm upside diggity down doing a handstand, doing a miggity moonwalk like friggin' Fred Flintstone doing it up there. That was me. Except for maybe I had some biggity boxer shorts on. OMG. Could you quit landing the spacecraft like this? I'm trying to tell a story. Anyway, this is why I should fly the spaghetti spacecraft. Because this will be me riggedy ready to fly the spacecraft. I know I can't actually legally sit over here in the space cockpit. I don't even tiggity try. They told me, please don't let your biggity broski fly. I know that he can be so irresponsible when he friggin' flies. He's got these miggity masterful piggity plans to take the miggity mountains like jiggity jumps. I was like, that's not me. That was the incredibly handsome other half-shaved biggity beard type of guy. He's got half a shaved beard like me. It wasn't me trying to look like my biggity broski when you look look at me through the wiggly window. I got half this side shaved, this side not half shaved, so I can say, hey, I can do this. Occupied by Justin and his biggity brother. When the spacers Pepper show up, because I can run from one side to the other. They look at one side and that's, oh, that must be Troy. They look at the other side, that must be Justin. I thought I was a Miggity Masterful playing myself. Thank you for complimenting me, Copper. Anyway, that's not me. That was some incredibly handsome, super diggity duper awesome guy who crashed the spacecraft. Anyway, I'll explain to the Copper too. This is my idea. It's not to actually take that Miggity mountain like a diggity jump from the Copper. I would never diggity do that. You told me not to diggity do that. But I'm thinking if my biggity brother's known to like actually do biggity barrel rolls. Actually, but what happens if the engines quit while he's doing the biggity barrel roll? We start falling though. Woo! We start falling though. But luckily it'll be me up there biggity moonwalking, doing a handstand on tickety top of the airplane. Airplane, not an airplane, it's a spacecraft. Anyway, you gotta keep on up, Coppers. They always tickety telling me I don't make sense, and I'm like, listen to my story. It's not a story. It's the tickety truth. It's the tickety truth, Coppers. I would never. That was some incredibly handsome guy with half a shaved beard. He's got half his beard really long, and the other half is kind of long, but it's not that long. But it's really, if you look at one half side of him, he looks like he's like that's just be Justin. You look at the other side, he looks like that must be Troy. Holy cannoli, super diggity duper awesome. That's my biggity master biggity plan at least, but it doesn't work out for me. Anyway, Copper, I want to get back to my super diggity duper before you interrupted me, asking me why I'm diggity in the cockpit, diggity drinking biggity brewski. That wasn't me. Like I said, that was some incredibly handsome super diggity. Anyway, biggity back to my master super diggity duper awesome biggity plan, which is not illegal, by the way. So my biggity broski is gonna be doing the biggity barrel roll. Then the engine's gonna quit though. Oh my gosh, how'd that happen? Luckily for me, I'm Miggity Master Planet, so we don't actually, I'll be up there doing the Miggity me moonwalk, tiggity me and the diggity dog. I'll get the diggity dog to help me out, tiggity too. It'll be like freaking friend Flintstones. That plane, spacecraft will fall to the ground. Yeah, but it'll be me holding the whole thing up on my shoulders, and I'll start riggity running. But when we liggity land on the ground, biggity backwards with our biggity butt up in the air, I'll be up there running, and we'll just hit that Miggity mountain like a diggity jump, and I'll do a biggity blast off so freaking fast. If we don't, I'll biggity blame it on the diggity dog, because he'll be helping me. Yeah! Yeah! And that's what the Coppers told me, that actually that plane was a super diggity duper awesome good, and just in case there ever it was the engines failing and my biggity broski's doing the biggity barrel roll, I need to be up there doing a moonwalking. Just make sure I'm tied off and make sure the diggity dog's tied off too, so they let me do exactly what I want to do. And that's wiggly why whenever we go up there fly, me and the diggity dog are out there moonwalking upside diggity down. Yeah! Flight of the Nova. Flight of the Nova, the super diggity, my Mila broski, flying through the with cold pancakes and water. Just cold pancake mix. And could you have some warm pancake mix and water? No, thank you. I'd rather just have my cold pancake mix and water. Actually, every tickety time I throw up, it's just so much more smoothly. Because I'm not gonna throw up. I didn't drink all the cargo. I didn't drink all the biggity brewski before we crossed state lines. But luckily for us, when we biggity pulled over, officer, we don't have any biggity brewski left. I don't have to liggity lie to you, officer. I drank all the biggity. I drank hiccup. I drank all the biggity brewski. That was me. I'm the hero. I'm the hero. Wiggly wiggly. Wiggly wiggly. Dry county. I know, I'm used to it. They won't let me even drink any brewski. So when I get a sip of jiggity brewski, I drink all the biggity brewski. The whole Kiggly cargo bay. It's just me rolling around. I'm like a biggity balloon full of wiggly biggity brewski. Wiggly wiggly. Flight of the Nova. The super diggity. Flight of. Shout out to Riddle. Super jiggity stronger. Launches. You gotta go out to Civil. Shout out to Civil. I mean, actually, whatever I said before, probably riggedy wrong. Super diggity duper awesome once more. Look at my biggity broski over there, tickety telling me we're out of tickety time. Gotta giggly go, yo, ticky. Flight of the Nova. Flight of the Nova. That's the reason I like Pioneer Space too, Troy. Holy cannoli. Me, you, but I can't quite hear you from outside the biggity spacecraft. Me and the diggity dumb diggity dog. OMG, I hate that diggity dog. I always try to kick him in the biggity butt, but we're in the biggity outside in the biggity space. So it's like biggity moonwalking. It's like way too slow to kick him in the biggity butt. It's really hard to do though, but I keep on tickety trying, but I keep on missing, and I go around in circles, but luckily I'm tied off. Holy cannoli, if I wasn't tickety tied her off, I'd be out there spinning, because I hate that tickety dog so miggity much. I can't help but tickety try to kick it in the butt. Chicken wowzers. Chicken. Hate that dog so miggity much. Chicken wowzers. Hey Troy, I gotta be right back at you back. Here we go, biggity back to the atmosphere. So I gotta actually be outside there in my biggity position, ladies and gentlemen. Super diggity, biggity. Gotta be out in my biggity position, which is out there on top of this biggity spacecraft. Chicken, 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 chicken. Alright, biggity back, super diggity doo awesome. Tune in next time when we have a super diggity doo. Hey, we can't have a copyright protection material. Fight of the Nova.